Okay, and now, okay, so that's the reverb. It's set up like that automatically, but we can also change that for anything we want. So if I go back to the advanced control page, mode key and key number 4 on course 1, let go. Course 1 is kind of the more global controls. So this is where we would browse for a new effect for effect send 1. And I was talking about those 4 keys. It kind of goes, it's like from the 4th key down, going 4 keys down, you've got effect send 1 browse, effect send 1 show and hide, effect send 2 browse, and effect send 2 show and hide. I'm going to hit the effect send 1 browse key, which is the 4th key down on course 1. Up in my browser, I get a browsing audio unit thing again, and I can choose any of these. I might choose one, so I'll choose one that is not free. So this Camel Space here by Camel Audio is quite cool. The same guys that make Alchemy. So yeah. So now let's go to what sound shall I use? Maybe the clarinet. Why not? Okay. So if I go to the clarinet, you can remember we turned effect send 1 down quite a lot, so it's quite dry still. I can't hear the Camel Space effect, so I need to turn that back up. Advanced controls, number 4 on course 1. Sub mode key, choose the clarinet's advanced controls. So hold down the sub mode key, choose key number 7 on course 1. That's lit green, I let go. Then I want to turn up clarinet's effect send 1. So that is, you remember on course 2, the bottom 3 orange keys are to do with the effect send. So you've got effect send 1, 2, and delay. Effect send 1, so I nudge that up, keep nudging for a while. I'm not looking at the browser, but I probably should be to see how it's getting on. But okay, so I've turned it up quite a bit. And I go to play the clarinet, and so you can hear there's definitely something going on there. Quite mad.
Something going on.
Okay, so yeah, they're the send effects. You can do the same thing for send effect 2. And then the third one is the delay, which is just hardwired in. So if I wanted to add delay to the piano, I'd go to the effects send, the advanced control page again, choose the piano's advanced controls, and you remember on the right, the bottom 3 orange keys, so you've got effect send 1, effect send 2, and then the bottom one's delay. So I just nudge up delay, so I'm kind of nudging as if I was pitch bending up. So keep nudging that, and then if I go to the piano, you've got the delay on the piano. I'll just check if that was everything. Yeah, it was. Okay, cool. So there you go. There's the inline effects and the send effects.
Cool. Bang on time.
Yeah?
Doing good, Dave.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Good timekeeping. Okay, so now we just come to the bit of question and answer stuff. I think we did have a couple of questions submitted. One from you, Jose. I think that they're quite in-depth questions. Dave, maybe you just want to say what the questions were. And then
Jose's one is... oh no, Jose had the delay one. I'm actually going to answer that.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool. Gone Caving has a really good question. He's asked about the ladder filter, which is like the delay, is one of our built-in agents or modules inside Eigenharp, and it's called the ladder filter, and it's basically a low-pass filter that you can use inside Eigenharp. It's a good thing to talk about. I think he wants to put it on the drummer and be able to put filters on the drum loops. It does involve a lot of bel canto. That's the thing. So I think what I'm going to do is basically come back to this. I think because we need
a seminar by itself, or is this a...
Maybe I could just put something on the wiki page, because what we're going to need to do is build a script that adds in the filter to the setup, because at the moment there is no ladder filter in the setup, so it's going to involve some plumbing. So if I put a script up online that adds it to the filter, adds it to the setup, then that's probably the best way, rather than going through it all No. Cool.
Cool. So we just come to.
Oh, wait, I was going to do this delay one.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so Jose was asking about the delay, because so we're talking about how there's the delay on every instrument, and it's all hardwired in, so it's the kind of like the third effects end essentially. But he was asking, is it possible to change things like the delay time and the feedback? And he also asked, could the delay be another type of effect like reverb or chorus? We don't have any other effects other than the filters as kind of native modules inside EigenD. So the answer to that, I guess, is no. But if you were building yourself a setup using the workbench or something in the future, you could always kind of take out the delay and replace it with another audio unit or VST plugin, things like that. But we can change quite a lot of the delay. The delay is really, really powerful actually, and we could talk about it for quite a long time. You can have like an unlimited delay time. I think it's literally infinite how long the delay can be, and it would actually work in surround sound as well, which is quite cool. And you can do all sorts of things. But we'll have this does involve a little bit of bel canto, but we'll have a look at it anyway. So I'm going to open the Eigen Commander. Okay, here's the Eigen Commander. If you haven't seen this already, just really quickly, the Eigen Commander is where we put in the bel canto commands. Along the top, we've got the dictionary. This is like all the words that exist in bel canto world. And then there's two panes along the bottom. The one on the bottom left is where we input commands, and we can basically control anything within EigenD from here. And on the right, this is kind of the feedback from EigenD. So if we type in a command and it's accepted, it will come up as OK and it will work. If we do something like a spelling mistake or type something slightly wrong, it will let us know and it will come up red and say failed and give us some kind of reason for that.
We should just probably quickly say that last week's seminar was on the bel canto basics, so you can actually watch back the in-depth or intermediate level seminar on bel canto. So Dave did go into a lot of detail on that during that seminar, and that's available on our wiki page under the whole of the seminar section. So it's one of the front click-throughs on the wiki, which is eigenlabs.com/wiki. Anyway.
Hey. Okay. Cool. So the first thing I'm going to type is delay hey. Delay hey. And this tells, and hit enter. If I zoom out and then I can zoom in the bottom right here, and it says delay hey OK. And what this is telling EigenD is that the next thing I'm going to write only applies to delay, so everything else inside the system can ignore this. And the first thing I want to show you is how to change the delay time. So what we say is tap 1, all channel, time 2, and then a number which is in a division of beats. So it's in beats. So if I said 1, that would mean the delay time would just be 1 beat. If I say 0.5, that would be a quaver or half a beat. So I'm going to say 0.5. So tap 1, all channel time to 0.5 set, and then I press enter. Actually, it's worth saying this is all documented with examples on the bel canto reference, which is on the wiki page as well at eigenlabs.com, and it's got like a list of all the parameters in the delay and a few examples of how to do it. But yeah, this is how you change the time. You can have kind of multiple taps. I don't know if you know about delays, but you can have, it's really, really powerful delay. You can do a lot with it. But this is tap 1, all channel time to 0.5 set. And now if I go to the piano, the delay, well, let me put, hopefully you can hear that's half a beat now. Let's try another one. So if I say delay hey again, and then tap 1, all channel time to, I'll do it 0.25 set. So it's like a semiquaver or a 16th note. And then one sec, I've just got to turn down send effect 1 because we put that crazy crazy thing on it. and it's making it difficult to hear. So I'll turn that down. And I'll turn the delay up on piano. Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. I hope you can hear that. But yeah, so it's the delay is twice as fast now. Okay, so this brings us to the feedback, I guess. So the feedback, for you, those of you who don't know about delays, like the feedback is how many times it repeats. So you can hear here it's fading away quite quickly. It's not there. But so we can try. We can turn the feedback up a little bit. So we say delay hey, and we'll say something like master feedback to 0.75 set. So it's actually out of 2. If you put it at 1, it will kind of repeat infinitely. If you put it above 1, it will repeat and it will get louder and louder and louder and louder and louder and build up until it's unbearably distorted and loud. If you put it at 0, it will just have no repeats whatsoever. So I'll put it at 0.75, and then that was obviously about that anyway. So delay hey, master feedback to 0.85 set. Okay, well it is making a difference. I could put it even higher. Let's try master feedback to 1.5 set. Hopefully this isn't going to kill us all. Okay. Okay, so you can hear it's kind of carrying on for a lot longer. There's actually 2 feedback parameters. One's called master feedback and one's called offset feedback, and they just basically multiply by each other. The reason for that is you might want to control the feedback with the controller. So I'm going to teach you how to control the feedback of the delay from the strip controller. So we need to, this involves a little bit of plumbing. So what I'm going to say is Pico, should I write this down so I don't get it wrong? Have you got that bit of paper I gave you?
Yeah.
That's the one. Okay, so so what I want to do is connect the strip controller to the delay's feedback. So I say Pico keyboard strip position output. So that's basically saying Pico keyboard is the Pico, strip position output is the output from the strip controller, and then I'll zoom in a little bit. Then I say to delay offset feedback connect. Offset feedback connect. Hit enter. Down here it says OK, so I've typed it all in all right. And so what I can do is, actually let me just turn the master feedbacker down as well, because I'm a bit scared it's going to go mad. So delay hey, master feedback to, I'll put it back to like 0.6 set. Okay. Okay, so now if I so you can hear the feedback building up and opening up because I'm holding then I let go and it will kind of stop. So do that again. So play a chord, up, and I'm holding it up the top of the strip controller, and then you let go and it will stop. So I could do that actually to any parameter. So if you have a look on the Bel Canto reference page, you've got detailed kind of information on the delay, what all the different parameters are. And so you can edit them all by saying delay hey, whatever parameter to whatever set. There's examples on the delay reference page. And if I wanted to connect like the strip position to any of them, you could connect it to time or whatever. You say Pico keyboard strip position output to delay whatever parameter connects. So it's kind of similar to what I did there with the but the parameter was called offset feedback. Cool. So I hope that's a start. There's a lot we could talk about the delay, but we can't talk about it all.
No, running out of time.
Cool.